with a warm-up. The first exercise is 30 seconds of jumping jacks, but if you're a beginner, you can do a modified jumping jack like this. All right, so let's get started. Now we're going to do some knee to chest pulls, and all levels can do this. If you need to hold this for balance in between, you can. So 20 seconds of this. And now we're either going to skip or walk in place for 30 seconds. And now we're going to do some lateral lunges. So the more advanced you are, the deeper you can go. And if you're a beginner, don't go down very far, just whatever feels comfortable to get warmed up. So 15 seconds on each side. And switch. Exercise is the warm-up. The next one, we're either going to be pretending to jump rope in place, or you're going to march in place. So it's going to be 2 sets of 30 seconds of jump roping in place, or marching in place, or a combination of the two, whatever you need. All right, and the last exercise is going to be 20 seconds of grabbing your quad and reaching up. And if you need to, you can hold on to a chair for balance. So it could look something like this, or it could even just be like this, or no chair. So let's get started. And it's opposite arm and opposite leg. All right, so now we're going to go into the supersets. The first one, we're going to go through 3 exercises twice. So starting off is going to be jump squats. So if you're advanced, I want you to get down deep or to 90 degrees or so. So it'll look like this. And if you're more intermediate, you might go down something like this with a jump. And if you're a beginner, I don't want any jumping, so it's just going to be pretending to jump. So you get down on your tiptoes, squat down however much feels right. So 20 seconds of this. And then we're gonna move into 25 seconds of knee cradles. So You might need a chair for balance if you're a beginner, or you might not, but it looks like this. That's for 25 seconds. And then we're gonna have 30 seconds of lateral bounds. So if you're advanced, you're gonna be trying to get some distance here. So it looks like this. And you land on the one leg. But if you're intermediate, then you are not really going for distance. It's more about a nice soft landing. However, you should be trying to have a soft landing whether you're advanced or not. And for beginners, no jumping, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna step to the side, have a chair for balance, just if you need it. You should have one on this side too. And you wanna try to balance on one leg, holding the chair if you need to. So let's get started. All right, and then we go through that one more time. All right, so that's the first superset. And now we're gonna go to the next one. So the first exercise is something called a curtsy squat. And it's a lot about balance. So you're gonna be on one leg and you squat down like this and you stand up. So we're gonna do 15 seconds per side. To modify this, if you need it, feel free to hold on to this for balance and let your foot touch if necessary. You also don't have to go down quite as far as I am. It can be more something like this, whatever is appropriate for you. Our next one is going to be a dynamic hamstring. So you're either going to be doing donkey walks. So it's going to be like this, touch the ground, and then the other leg. And what it's going to be is 30 seconds of that. Or it can be something like this. putting your toe out as far as you can, which might be here or might be here. Or you can do a variation of something like this. So again, it just depends how far you can go comfortably, but not straining yourself. This is about getting your heart rate back down and just working on some flexibility. So again, first one, 15 seconds of the curtsy squats per side. And then you're going to be doing a total of 30 seconds of some dynamic hamstring stretches. And then our next one is going to be either 20 seconds of little jumps back and forth. So pick some sort of line. Mine's this rug. And if you need to, it can be 2 times 10 seconds with a 5-second rest in between, or it can just be 25 straight seconds. And if you're a beginner, it's something like this. So no jumping, just stepping back and forth over the point that you chose. All right, let's get started. And then we repeat that. And again, you can also be doing this or this. All right, so that's the second set. Set 3, we're also going to repeat twice. So the first exercise is going to be a 30-second of shuffling. So what you're going to do is you're going to get down either in a low squat position if you're advanced, or kind of like a 45 squat position if you're more on the intermediate side, and beginner as well. And then advanced, you're going to take 3 shuffles to the right, 3 to the left. And we're going to be doing that for 30 seconds. And if you're a beginner and that's too much impact, just take 3 steps, just like that. Second exercise is going to be squat to toe touch or squat to shin touch. And if you're a beginner, you can use a wall for the squats. And what you're gonna do, squat to toe touch, or it could be a lighter squat to here, or even here, depending on how flexible you are. And if necessary, you can use the wall. Yeah, if necessary, what you can do is use the wall for support. So you squat to where it's comfortable, stand up, and reach down. Could be here, could be here, just depends on wherever you're at with flexibility. Okay, and then we're gonna be doing that for 30 seconds. And then the last one is going to be 20 seconds worth of some lunging. So if you're advanced, what you're gonna do is you're gonna switch sides with a jumping lunge. If you're intermediate, it's gonna be 10 seconds each. So you're not switching sides, you're just in the lunge position, taking small hops off the ground. And if you're a beginner, what you're